Hi guys, this is Stefan Zammit from neuronfx.com, and in this video we are going to take a look at how we can edit this text animation template for Adobe After Effects. So let's get started. Once you are inside of the template, you can go right inside of Edit here, open that up, and from here to edit the color, simply go to Edit Color right over here, double click on Color, and then you can click on Edit Color right over here, and then go to Effect Controls. And from here, you can edit and tweak all the colors. So just to give you a quick example in here, we can edit the text just by doing this. The background color, you have different options in here. First, you have the general background color right over there. And then we also have the background light color, which is mostly visible when the background is slightly darker like that. So if I make this, for instance, white, you can see that lightness right over there. And if I can give it a color, I can see that changing in there. It will also affect the light falling on this grid right over here. So let's change a little bit the text in here to match properly. Perfect. And then there's also the dots color, which is separated in two. You have the color for the smaller dots and for the larger dots. Let's make them white. And there we go. You can see those update right over there. Then we can change the pointer hue to give it a different color. We can increase its lightness, its brightness basically, and even its saturation if we would like. So if we make it something like this, you can see now it's kind of orange. So that's basically it in terms of colors. Now to edit the text, it's super simple. Simply go to the project window right over here, open the edit text folder, and you can go ahead and edit all the text in here inside of these compositions. So let's do the first one. Go to text one here, and you can type in whatever you like in here. So just type it in there. You can select this and change the font from right over here. In this case, we're using Poppins, but you can, of course, choose your own font from right over here. And you can go ahead and edit the next. For some sentences, these reveal at specific intervals. So make sure that you are seeing the whole sentence in here before you start to edit it. And then you can double click in there and type in your text right over there. So go ahead and continue editing this text. And once you are ready, you can simply export. So to export, double click on this folder right over here, double click on Final Comp. And in here, as you can see our update with our text. Of course, you can even introduce your music file if you have, so simply drag and drop it right over here. And then to export, go to Composition, add to render queue. And from here, I like to choose something like H264. If you are using audio, set this to on. Click OK, give it your output destination from here, and then just click on render. So that's basically it. I hope that you enjoy using this template and find it very useful.